Hello, it's me again, aka Nobrainer, and welcome to heat number 3 of this Galactic Open. Round number 1, up against Rando. Mando, you're really tired, Mando, aren't you? It's 11 AM, is it, where you are right now?
That's not why I'm tired.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, 11 AM is still really early in my opinion, even though I'm usually at work for 2 hours by that point, but still. You know. And I've just noticed I'm bleeding. Oh well, it's a tiny little cut on my knuckle. Don't know how I did
I'd
that.
rather be tired than bleeding.
Bleeding cuts heal, you know?
Mm.
So this deck is interesting because I have 24 indirect damage from hand. And that's what makes this a very interesting deck. I don't really want the improvised explosive round one, but if I can get it out from Tuscan Camp, that'd be great here. So I have Pyre, and I have Relentless Advance, and I have these guys that you know, remove indirect and stuff, and I have 24 indirect damage in this deck. And there's a supply team. Okay, so removal a little light here, but I got a supply team. I can maybe, hopefully, roll a resource. Go look, have fun!
You too.
2.
6.
Big difference.
Like, just a little.
Now, he's playing
I
Din.
guess we'll go with mine, not like I'm gonna keep it anyway.
So he's going to be probably pretty good, but hopefully we'll be fine. My goal will be to... So I've seen versions of this before, but they play Blackstone Station and a lot of the like remove a die stuff. I'm not here. What this is purely like I'm using these guys to do Guardian stuff. Let's go ahead and play a Viper Droid.
No way.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna use this and like this.
Because Guardian's really good against Vibrosword. And other things as well. Well, that's annoying. Pyre's gonna roll out. Okay, focus with the supply team. I could potentially get some money.
My rebel sniper, who is a stormtrooper. Yep.
Impressive, impressive. Gonna play down a supply team.
I'm very happy.
Yes, I love supply team. Okay, this deck is completely untested, by the way. Gone into this, no testing, so I'm hoping it's gonna work. Although, because I'm stuck with it for 6 rounds.
I didn't do any testing for this. I just assume go fast, shoot guns.
Yeah. You need to roll some guns to shoot the guns.
That's pretty depressing.
Yeah, that is pretty depressing.
You want a headstrong man?
Not particularly, I'll be honest with you, mate. Go ahead and roll in a Deathwatch Mandalorian. I'm not guardianing the +2.
That's kind of risky.
Uh-huh.
It's a little better.
We'll guardian the 0 with my other Deathwatch Mandalorian. Mwahaha! Deathwatch Mandalorians! Woo! Guardian. Alright, so I can remove a die with Supply Team and then resolve to get a resource. Use the Supply Team, go up to 4, play a Tuscan Camp and an Improvised Explosive this round. Sounds good to me. I can also Viper Pro Droid like 1 or 2 of these because I do have a focus to go for more money.
Remove that.
Oh, okay. I will Supply Team this. Take an indirect.
Ew.
To who? This one?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'll focus to a resource.
I'll take 2 shields.
So he might just claim off of this, and then I'll go down to 2 money, and that would be sad, so I should probably use the supply team. I'm going to just pop the supply team now. Go ahead, go to 4.
That's suspicious. I'll claim and make you lose 1. But...
I had to go to 4 because that 3 for a Tuscan Camp. Roll in the Tuscan Camp. I'll remove those to get a resource. I'll disrupt you for the 2, and then play an Improvised Explosive for 1. Alright. That was a really good turn 1 for me. And 1 point to the Relentless Advance, because it's the end of the round.
Yeah.
That was a really good turn 1 for me.
You're gonna kill me in at least.
And I can go ahead and get this other Tusken camp out. Double
26
self-destruct is...
rounds? No, that's not right.
Yeah. I assure you,
rounds.
if this game goes to 6 rounds, one of us will have died by then. And prize explosive goes down to 1. So yeah, I've got double self-destruct here, and I do have 2 droids, but I would use up my my removal for that. So I'm probably gonna pop the Vipro droid to remove some of these dice, and then MSE and self-destruct one of them.
Nice. That's a side I'll take.
I'm gonna play out an MSE 6 droid. Oh yeah, it can be a 3. Oh yeah, it can be a 3. I kind of forgot about that part of Rebel Sniper. Oh well.
We'll do a 3.
Let's go ahead and roll him. Shields. I like shields here. If I just tank up and survive, I might eventually just win this. That's the goal.
That's always gonna hit that, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll... a little awkward to use up a Vibro Probe here. Because you've only got the 2 range and the... yeah, we'll Vibro Probe the 2 ranged. And then we'll Guardian the 0 again. I tell you, this Guardian is very effective against Vibro Swords.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll do 2.
To the Mandalorian again.
Yep.
Alright, we'll go ahead and Riot Shield him.
Nice.
He is a trooper, so blocks 3, up to 3. He's
I could reroll into 2 3s, potentially.
that would be annoying for me to deal with. I could messy it though, right? Messy? Mousy.
I'm gonna reroll into the same thing anyway. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, even better.
It wasn't. It wasn't the same thing.
Wasn't the same thing at all. Let's go ahead and roll out Pyre. Alright, probably just going to resolve this stuff, to be honest with you. I could turn to the 2 ranged, or take a money. Well, Tusken Camp still has yet to roll out. Let's see old things I've got first. He discarded a hasty exit, and he's had this thing, so that implies to me these last 2 cards are both really good. I might genuinely just take the shields on the Deathwatch Mandalorian. Just survive.
I don't think I'm gonna be using that. Owen! Alright.
We'll blank the melee.
I'll take 2 shields.
We're all in the Tusken. A claim represents 2 resources, but I'm never going to be able to claim over this guy. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm keeping him.
He's committing to it. Let's reroll. One last time.
Yeah.
Nice!
Nice. Oh, I'm going to discard this self-destruct and re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these 4. Okay, bit better.
Pass.
We'll play my other self-destruct to my mousy, so take 3 indirect. I wanted to get my 5 ranged off and then claim, so we'll see what he wants to do here.
Pass.
I guess because I'm so indirect heavy with this Relentless Advance and stuff, it doesn't necessarily matter, but I'll still stick 5 ranged into the Mandalorian.
I guess I'll claim.
Alright. Disrupt it. Discard the last card, reroll the blank, see if I get something. 1 range, 2 more to the Mando then. Alright. Relentless Advance goes to 2, Improvised Explosive goes off, take another 3 indirect. Alright, hold fast. Another Improvised Explosive as well, so... You know, I've only got to deal with 7 and 5, 12 more. Which is, I mean, it's not tiny, but the Den of Thieves can certainly help here. That said, I don't have a Vibro Sword, which saddens me.
Whee!
Not Vibro Sword, Viper Pro Droid.
When do we go in with him? Whee!
We'll go ahead and play out a Den of Thieves.
I'll power action this.
I lose my 5-0 first and my Improvised Explosive. We'll roll out the Death Watch Mandalorian. Blank and a shield. He just rolls out so much dice, it's terrifying.
We'll put 1 into the Death Watch Mandalorian.
Uh-huh. Do I take that proper, or do I put that on the den? I think I'll put that on the den.
Now you have to take 1 damage.
Yeah, I'll Guardian the Vibro Sword one more time. So I don't have...
that was weird.
I don't have another mousy droid for something here, but, oh well. By that I mean I don't have a mousy droid... Oh my god, I don't have a self-destruct for this with the mousy droid, but oh well. Let's hold fast my blank for that 2 melee there. Take an indirect.
But I wanted to hit with the discard.
He's kind of claiming too fast for me here.
I guess that's fine.
So I can block. Since they're all 2s, that's really awkward. I guess I need to take this shield to survive a bit. Take the shield. That doesn't actually do anything, does it? Wait a second, does taking a shield hit actually do anything for me? Because it's all 2s. 7, 8, block, death. Yeah, no, taking the shield here makes nothing for me. So I guess I'll take it on this Death Watch Mandalorian instead.
Oh, if you're blocking with the den.
That's a 2, so I'll take it. No, I won't. I'll block it with the riot shield.
Well, here comes the next 2.
Yeah, I know. Block it there. Let's go ahead and roll out this Tusken camp. Let me think. So with this mousy droid, I can still go ahead and like deal like 2 just flat out to someone. So this isn't too terrible still. Shield's not awful. I'm keeping him out. Kill.
Do we want to actually? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do...
Because a claim is a difference of getting 2 indirect from Pyre and Relentless Advance.
Yeah, 2 there.
And stopping a West Star. So that's a difference. That's a swing of 3 here. But with the mouse droid that I've got, I mean, I can do like 5 here, so it's worth it to keep it as it is. Roll up higher. Nice hit.
Pass.
We'll do the 3.
I guess I claim.
Yeah, we'll disrupt you, take a shield, do another point of damage, and then play out another mouse droid. 7 health left. Alright.
Not much.
Yeah. Well, that was... Pyre is now a 10-13 with 11 health. Like, that's just amazing, right? This deck is just... I'll just try and hit you hard, and you hit me hard, and hopefully I just win with my 29 base health. Alright, here we go.
Dens.
Donation order, everybody profits.
And riot shields.
He's got 7 health left, so this kills.
So more than 29, if you're thinking that way.
Yeah, Den of Thieves and riot shields, yep. But, I mean, I couldn't... Okay, I'll be honest with you, I do not play that much of a removal suite. Because I can't afford to. I have too many events. Yeah, well, Guardian the 0. This Vibro Sword has done nothing for you.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like Vibro Sword. Well, okay, Guardian is one... Not everything Bloom's Guardian, but I hate Vibro Sword because I play it for 3 and it's so amazing and then it just gets removed every turn. Westar, I mean, you wanted to do a ping somewhere.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this guy.
Alright, I'll put it on the Den, so Den's now getting maximally efficient.
Maximally efficient. We're gonna try it this way. We're actually gonna do 6 there.
Alright. We'll hold faster 2 melee. Please take an indirect. This should
I'll
be
take 2 shields.
Roll in the Tuscan camp. We'll keep that. 3 for 1, I like. So I can 3 for 1, everybody profits, Relentless Advance for game. Because the 3 for 1 kills, and then he's got 5 health left. And of course, I still have Extermination Order in here, which is the only thing I need to spot Pyre for.
I guess this hypothetically saves me for now.
Okay. Does that count as me taking control?
I think it does, which means you do in fact get the ping.
Get the ping and the 1 indirect, yeah. So you moved a 3 to... Okay.
Take 2, essentially.
Yeah, alright. We'll go ahead and mousey droid to the 3 for 1. Oop, not on that. Not that one.
Not cheating, just call a bunch.
There you go. Awesome fuse opposes removal here. Actually, I should have just Relentless Advance.
Sad that I didn't put a card in here that I probably should have.
Yeah, so the idea with this deck, I have 24 indirect from hand, so I just need to like get a little bit of damage through, and then Pyre and Relentless should finish the game off.
Right, this is probably gonna seem.
This is good against Zeb decks and stuff because of
probably
guns.
my only way out with this hand. It's the black market connection.
Uh-huh.
And grab.
Are you really grabbing a 1-cost Oh, zero cost lavish cape. Okay.
Because it gets me.
I thought you might have a riot shield. All right.
Yeah, I thought about that, but nope. I got a lavish cape. I stick it here because these all redeploy. I'm gonna put it there.
And you drew a card, yeah?
I will, yeah.
Alright. We'll go ahead and do 3 for 1 on Jin. If he doesn't claim here, I win. Everybody profits, so take 3 indirect.
Well, now I'm just screwed.
Now you're just screwed.
Yeah. Because you go 1.
The thing is, though, what I could have done instead there is, like, just claimed, did an indirect, then at the start of the next round, Relentless Advance claim the game as well. Unless you got the other lavish cape, I guess. But yeah.
Well, if I hit, like, the 2, the 3 for 1, the 2, and the 2, and then discard a card, I could deal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tops. Which I don't think does it.
No, because I have 6 plus 5. Wait, I have 11 damage.
I actually have a money now.
I have 11 health, actually.
Oh, really? So that would do it. So
9.
This is the right play then.
9 plus 5. Oh wait, no, I have 14. I have 14 health. Sorry, I can't maths.
Yeah, I mean, I could always do this, but
yeah, I mean, Relentless Advance just kills you. Right?
Yeah.
So. And then I have Exonation Order here as well. So all I have to do is end that last round with 1 resource. And then go up to 3.
Well, I was trying to see if I could kill you in that round if you couldn't kill me, but there was a lot of ways you could kill me.
Yeah, this deck is hyper-focused on, I've got 24 indirect from hand in this deck.
It really doesn't help that
it's
really
I was going against so many 2-wides in Heat 2 that I'm like, I'm just going to bring something that's real 2-wide hate, And then it really helped that you went with Vibro Sword as the opening when I have Guardian.
Well, that's the only card in my hand that was a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually a good play, but then you kept rolling out into nothing with Mando. So I could take the time to Guardian Vibro Sword. But yeah, I only have 4 pieces of removal in this deck. 2 holdfasts and then the 2 military presences.
You are running greed, yeah. I figured.
Yeah. Didn't find a greed. It was really, really hard. I spent I want to say I've spent collectively 5 hours on this deck because everything is so similar in value. Right? It's like, I could, it's like hostage situation.
Running the black market stall station.
No, I'm not running black market stall station. I flipped back and forth many times and I decided it's not good enough because of its spot yellow requirement. That is the one thing. Spot yellow, it turns off halfway through the game.
Well, I mean, so does the Tuscan Camp, though.
Yeah, but Tuscan Camp, I play it early and it's really good. Black Stall Station, if you don't draw that early, I'm never going to be able to use it.
That's true.
I feel like an improvised explosive is going to do as much damage as a Black Stall Station, but is less prone to being forced to be drawn early, And
unless you get it where it's too late.
Yeah, but that's saying something, because then the Black Stall Station almost certainly was too late as well.
Well, yeah. What do you have to remove your own dice? It's just a hold fast.
Just the hold fast and greeds.
Yeah.
And supply team. Supply team's a pretty good user of that. Because, of course, as you saw there, supply team on my die for an indirect and then use it for the resource. I went back and forth so many times. I built a version of this which used Black Stall Station, and then the fact that it was a location allowed me to play Harvest, which let me claim after you've claimed, sort of thing. And I decided that was too inconsistent.
Yeah, you don't have any Commander Pyre. She's solely there just to be a 10-13 with decent sides or something. But also trooper.
She's a 10. She's 11 health, 10 cost, decent sides, has some stuff, is a leader and a trooper for Extermination Order, And if my 5-0 firsts go off, then she starts doing damage. Right, because I do have 5-0 first assault team in here. But yeah, no, none of these characters individually are being exploited to their maximum, and I think that just makes the whole thing just more consistent, because I'm not relying on any one character here. I think
it's a good idea. Because then you really don't lose much if somebody dies.
Right, because you killed my Deathwatch Mandalorian early enough-ish, and if you had killed him too early, I was... If a Deathwatch Mandalorian dies too early and you've got the Blackstall Station plays going on, it's like, oh god, this is terrible.
Because you really only have 3 red spots and 2 yellow spots.
Yeah, I'm not even playing Headstrong.
Yeah. Which is why I was, I guess, a little curious that you were always spending your money, and then I was like, what? And then you just weren't running it. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I guess military prowess is probably just straight up better.
Yeah, if I'm not like almost dead, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always consistently at least a 1, pay 1 to remove 1, but yeah, it's really good.
Pay 2 to remove 2, pay 3 if you've really had it.
To remove 3, yep. Same thing with Viper Probe, you can just get it down instantly. Obviously, it's also another self-destruct target. I was doing 8d8s instead of mousy droids, because the idea of, hey, I can always sack them to get back the riot shields or the Viper Probe droids if I need to, but then I'm like, but MSE 6 droids just get me value early, you know?
Yeah, because you don't have to have anything set up.
Yeah, exactly. 8d8s, if I get it early, it's like, oh, well, this is kind of a waste. And that's kind of what I've done with this deck. Like, the only dice cards are the Tusken Camps and the 501sts. It's all just events. And
well, theoretically, the 501st isn't a die card. It brings in die cards.
Technically, yeah. I'm still not sure if 501st is even good, but, like, I feel like if you got a Relentless Advance and a Pie, you have to bring it, right? That's 2 indirect every time.
Oh, well, yeah.
I feel like I have to, but...
Unless... you maybe swap out for like a taking charge, because that would also do that temporarily.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking charge. I ended up, this was like a 60 card list that I had to cut down over 5 hours, man. And I kept swapping back and forth, and I think I'm happy with where I'm at, because I've got a mix of everything without anything specifically being required, as I said. The self-destructs are perhaps the most questionable, but it's 0 cost 3 indirect. It's so good.
Especially if you're gonna, like, use the MSE anywhere. You might as well just pop it later.
Yeah, I can... With Reap and MSE 6... Reap was the final include, and I took out Power of the Tribe for Reap. Like, because I'm like, hey, if I have 2 ways of getting to a resource side, then I can use my supply team effectively.
Oh, right, yeah. So...
Supply team is a 0 cost, gain 1 value every turn if you can keep removing the dice.
Pretty much.
Right.
I mean, theoretically, it's also an indirect, too.
No, that's what I'm saying, because the Deathwatch Mandalorian's die is worth about a 1, so it's doing 1 indirect and then banking the value, so... It's about 0 cost, deal 1 every turn. It's value. But, like, that's... Everything is around that. Like, hostage situation, if it works, it's 0 cost, deal 1 indirect, and remove a die.
Everything hostage is 1 because you remove a die from the opponent.
Yeah, it costs 1, but then it's remove a die from the opponent, and they have to pay for it to come back. But that's later on in the turn, might make your Tusken Camps awkward. Yeah. Just a lot of stuff. I'm not sure, but... I like the idea of having 2 Guardian guys. That's what I'm mainly using them for. Because I could have instead, instead of a second Deathwatch Mandalorian, I could have brought like a Imperial Trooper, and then I could have played the Perimeter Outpost, which gives you the battlefield, which fixes that problem for me. But the Guardian was working really well.
With 2 Guardians, you can always just, like, if I'm rolling, you could take 1 and then take 1.
Yeah, the Guardians are working really well. And it should be good against Zeb as well, because I'll be tanking most of his base sides.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is how you usually beat Zeb, is if you're just able to strand them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
Worst comes to worst,
wasting
I
their
Guardian
value.
them just so they don't draw a card, I guess. But Den of Thieves is also, of course, great against Zeb. This is 29.
None of these is great against anything.
Yeah.
Unless it's Mill.
And that's the other thing, right? I can't justify Den of Thieves if I'm only bringing one Deathwatch Mandalorian, so I've got to bring two. But yeah, 29
It would
health.
also make the spots for the Tuscan camp
Yeah.
harder.
29 health, 2 Den of Thieves, 2 Riot Shields, 24 damage, 24 indirect from hand in my deck. Just, if I get to round 5, you're dead. Because I'm ticking this up 1 per turn at minimum.
Yeah, and I mean, for one, that's really good as a plot.
Yeah. I think he was claiming correctly, though. He was definitely claiming correctly, because, you know, if I claim, that's 3 indirect.
Well, at first, the
Not
reason
2.
why I was waiting is because I didn't want you to, like, greed into a claim. But then I realized you could just greed into a claim even if I don't claim, so then I just started claiming.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was in a situation, where I had, like, those, that 5 ranged, 1 melee, disrupt and shield out, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm just going to resolve the 5 range, and then if he doesn't claim, I'm claiming straight after that, and leaving 3 dice on the table. Because it's 2 indirect, and a resource, and you don't get a resource.
And I mean, this die isn't really that great.
Hey, it disrupted you twice.
Right, yeah. But I mean, that's like the
Yeah.
purpose of it. That's usually what I want from that. Or
Yeah.
the indirect, or the money, depending on.
Exactly. So, yeah, my hope is that I can just tank my way through everything and win eventually. We'll see.
Seems like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, so good game, man, and good luck for the next one.
Yeah, you too.
Alright. It's been me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Round number 1, victory! Woo! Signing off.